Alright. Hello, people. Let's start off by saying that I'm not good at magic, and I only play pauper because I'm broke. Alright, so we have mono blue tron, and you might look at this and say, wow, there's no prophetic prism, there's no energy refractor, and to that I say, yeah, I net deck this, and I'm too scared to change anything. So we have let me point out an interesting card. We have a Dire Mimic here, which I didn't know existed before I net decked this. 2 Flash for some reason, and you can use that as a treasure, or you can pay 3 and it becomes a shapeshift artifact creature with base power 5/5 until end of turn. I mean, that's pretty good in control setting where I'm going to be holding up mana. Obviously, for Expedition Map, Candy Trail, because we play Brainstorm, and it's just good for drawing cards, scrying. I can scry the 2 cards I put on top of the Brainstorm. Lauren revealed to get my islands, shuffle Brainstorm as well. Impulse, just a good card draw way to find Tron lands. And there's a bunch of bounce spells in here. Personally, I don't like bounce spells because it's card disadvantage. You use a card to put a card in their hand, but it's pauper. I don't know what you're gonna do. You don't have, I don't know, Bispognify, a common. I really don't know. But there's a couple good bounce spells in here. There's Repeal, which draws you a card. And in the sideboard, there's a couple other things. But we're going to get into our counters stuff. Condescend, Goaded, Blue X, counter unless they pay X, and then you scry 2. Even if they pay X, or if they even if they pay X, you get to scry. Um, Another counter we have here are crabs, and you can channel it for 2 and a blue, discard the card, and counter target spell or ability unless its controller pays 3. I never knew this card existed before. It's also a good top end. It's got ward 3. Never knew this card existed before. It's not horrible. We have this one off island cycling. Probably the best card in the deck. Self-assemblers. When you play, you get to search for another one in your deck. You have to shuffle, so it's also good for brainstorm. Boulder Branch Golem. Just gaining life. Having some way to gain life is always useful. In the sideboard, annul. A lot of artifact stuff. Exclude. If you bring it in, if you're heavy creatures. Progenitus, any graveyard combos. Griff. Let's see. Spell Pierce. I'm pretty sure Spell Pierce is supposed to be Blue Elemental Blast, but those are expensive, so we're just going to put in Spell Pierce. Same thing, pretty much the same thing. And then Cold Out, which again I never knew existed. Can't be countered. Tap 2 target creatures, put a stun counter on them so they don't untap, and then I investigate. I don't know why it's in here. It's not bad, I guess. You can take out some bounce spells and put those in. And then obviously all your Urza's Mines. You have 6 islands. The Fengraf, because we're playing Tron, and a Desert, which I don't know. It's not half bad. It's a good utility land. You have spells. You're supposed to in Mono Blue Tron. You just need to get to the late game. And in the late game, having this is pretty good against fairies. Most fairies, like Fairy Miscreant, has 1 toughness, so they can't. Or Spell Stutter Sprite has 1 toughness, so they can't really attack with this. Although they're gonna have to do it after the combat steps, so they're gonna deal some damage first. I think that's just about everything. And I'm not gonna go into a league because again we're playing pauper and I'm broke, so I don't feel like spending $10 on a league. So we're just gonna do best of 3. How not to play, and now this is gonna show you how to play. We can keep this brainstorm while not the most the best way to get more lands. I think it's fine. Yeah, and we are on the draw, I'm pretty sure, so. Island, ooh, love to see that. Ooh, and another condescend is not really good. Would have rather to land. Would have much rather to draw on land there. Okay, so do we play Brainstorm or Expedition map? We don't need to brainstorm yet. I don't think. Expedition map doesn't matter that much. Piercing that is fine. Yeah, I don't care. I would have much rather they pierce the map than the brainstorm. Yep, go. A condescend. Well, now this sucks because we have to main phase brainstorm. And they're gonna just run through me right here. Spell stutter sprite, yield tall. So fairies. And F6. Fairies, huh? I'm already down. This is why I don't keep one-landers, guys. For one. Obviously, we're not going to bounce that. Oh, it's ninjas. Okay. Well, not ninjas, but deep hour, so just draw a card. And they have a spell stutter sprite in their hand. This is not the best. If I bounce that, though, then they can't really cast it. Oh, here we go, Tronland. They have a blue up. Do I... They only have a blue up. I think I play in their turn. I would rather tap them down of their stuff during their turn. Fucking 3 condescends. Yes, you are allowed to declare attackers. Declare my blockers. I don't need to. Yes, they're drawing a bunch of cards and dealing me damage. I need to impulse. Bad. Very miscreant. Does nothing right now. To my turn. Well, I want to impulse. I'm going to try to impulse. They're holding up 2 mana counterspell. Nope. Happens. Happens. Repeal. I need an island for next turn. Doesn't matter. Give me an island. Any order, doesn't matter. Shuffle a lot anyways. Expedition map. So do I hold up the crab? Let's see. So this is weird. I think I'm fine with playing the map and then holding up all of this. Spell stutter sprite. I know. Even though it's not the best thing, if I get a land, I get to scry. So let's see. Here's the tower. Actually, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna crack the to get my other Tron land. So good. And F6 through everything here. Okay, take 3. They draw a card. Okay, now they're bunging on lands. Puts in this one. Just only draws a card when it comes in this turn. Okay, yield tall. 4 damage. Plays a seer. They don't have sprite in their hand. Huh, they have miscreant in their hand. Okay. There's this. If I bounce during... What is it? How does ninjutsu work? Return unblocked attacker you control to your hand. Put this card into the battlefield under your hand tapped and attacking. Unblocked attacker. Heh. Heh heh heh. I'm just gonna have to take a shit ton of damage. Bunged on lands for too long. Link up 2, either spell stutter or counterspell. Plays Strix, tap permanent. What are you tapping? My expedition map? this. I'll just search now for the, not the mine, not the mine. The plant? Nope. No, it is the mine. Okay. In my hand. No responses. You can declare attackers. Now, am I holding it back? This flies. These don't fly. I think I would be holding it back, right? Trigger. Hey. Yield all. They draw a card, and then they draw and discard. Too much. Too much. I think I lost this. Here are your Strix. Let's see. What do I want to return? Or attempt to return? I think we will attempt to return the Deep Hours, correct? And if they counter, it goes in my graveyard, whatever. I'm playing the crab next turn anyways. And then... do I play the crab? No, I can't. I can't hold up Condescend. Yeah, I don't care. Can't hold up Condescend. Ooh, Dispel? Main board Dispel. Interesting. Well, actually... it's weak to... we're gonna just self-assembler here. And then they play what? They can't spell stutter. They're gonna have to counterspell. If they have 2 Dispel, then... well, actually, I can hold up counterspell. Okay. Yours is mine. Condescend. 4, 2. I still get to scry if they... well, actually, if they counter it, then I don't. So what? 2, 4, 6. Okay. Lorien revealed. Okay, Golem. Well, that revealed. Top. We need this Golem to gain life. No response. Comes in. Oh, I forgot. I have to shuffle, so it doesn't even matter. I need more. Combat. Nothing. End step. Go. Any bounce spell? I don't think fairies plays bounce spells. Attackers. Deep Hours. Blockers. Go here. Combat goes through. They draw a discard. I'm at 3. I have 7, 8, 9. 1 land. I can play 2 self-assemblers. Doesn't matter. These fly. A Fairy Miscreant. It's fine. That doesn't matter. Actually, I should be F6'd. A Brainstorm. So they have 4 up. Brainstorm. I can shuffle with my self-assembler. So I'm at 3. Put back island. Self-assembler. Yeah, I'm cooked. No response. Ah, fuck. I forgot to click add. It doesn't matter. I lost anyways. Eesh. Block. They deal 3. I would want to play this on their upkeep. Let's put an upkeep stop real quick. Before your draw step, I will bounce the Miscreant. Attempt to bounce the Miscreant, I should say. And not put an upgrade stop. Yeah, it's just game over. Okay. Begin sideboarding. Counter target creature spell. I'm going to put in a bunch of spell pierces. Out cold. Actually, these would be pretty good. Out cold is probably pretty good. Okay, a lot of stuff I'm bringing in. Exclude. Just a really good 2-for-1. I don't think bounce spells are good here. Probably take out all the bounce spells, or most of them. Unauthorized exit. What else do we take out? These ones, these ones too, and then I take out one more card, which I think will be just shave probably this island cycling. Well, I have enough. Bang. 60 cards. Let's get back into it. And let's show a good turn 3 Tron. Okay. Well, we're supposed to get Tron, of course. I mean, along the game, right? We will trust in it, I guess. I guess. I like it. And I hate how my islands are mismatched, but I net decked, and I bought cheapest, so it doesn't matter. That's why we're playing pauper, people. I'm broke. And I could condescend for 0, just to scry, if I felt like it. Very miscreant. No response. I don't know why I'm not F6'd. Haunted Fengraph. I don't know why I would play that. F6 through this turn. So they can play another Fairy Miscreant. They can attack and then bring in a Deep Hours. A Moon Circuit Hacker. Okay, I don't care too much about that. They do draw a card, though. I don't think they discard because it came in this turn and attacked. Keeping up a mana. Interesting. Spell Pierce. Oh, no, just for the Miscreant. Okay, we're going to scry here. Let's see what we can find. Candy Trail, Brainstorm. What can I shuffle with Brainstorm? Nothing. I mean, I could shuffle Candy Trail. If we put Candy Trail, top, Brainstorm, we can keep Candy Trail in our hand. Okay, yeah. Top. Go to our turn. Brainstorm. Pierce, Candy Trail. Wow. Certainly stuff. Golem, not useful. And this is similar. I mean, I'm not getting Tron anytime soon. Ay. Okay. And then Candy Trail. No responses to this. Obviously, scry to the bottom. And F6. Holding up Pierce, and not much else. 2 islands. They're bunging on mana, I think. I have 3, they have 3. Nope. They're not bunging on mana. Okay, they draw this card. No responses. Moon Circuit Hacker. Circuit. Good main. Fairy Seer. Can't do anything against that. It enters. Scry 2. And they are... Show, not chat. Fuck the chat. Show the game log. 1 top, 1 bottom. And into my turn. An island. So... what are we doing here? We have no Tron lands up. We are holding up. Exclude Spell Pierce. Condescend. Double Spell Pierce. Oh my god. Let's exclude that. Draw a card. Oh. I'm surprised that went through. Huh. Draw 2. That's... I can't do anything against that anyways. They're just going to continue to bash me. For 3. And loot their hand away. Let's see what they find. Or what they throw away. They threw away another of 1 mind. Unable to scream. Next turn. Desert. Bam. I have an end of combat thing. Holy, what a draw. What a draw. There's no land destruction in mono blue. What a draw. What a draw. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, so let's see. What do we do now? We hold up a bajillion counter spells. We can candy trail for 3 life and a card. Combat damage goes through. We wait until end of combat to deal a damage to target creature. I think they're holding up a billion counterspells. Dispel, yeah, they're holding up a billion counterspells. Deal damage here. Second main. See if they want to do anything before the end. That's fine. You're gonna attempt to tap my candy trail. I'll just crack it in response. Yeah, there we go. Gain a life. Gain 3 life. Draw a card. No responses to this. They have 3 mana. Counterspell, Dispel. They saw Spell Pierce last turn. I don't know. Sideboard for this. I think I want to draw 3 with Lorien revealed. Oh, fuck me. They're just gonna continue to. Well, actually, 5. Well, I want to keep that up. 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna play Lorien revealed. I can't even hold up Spell Pierce. I want to keep up that desert to just continuously shoot out things. Yeah, just F6 in my turn. Okay, both at 5 cards. I think they're messed up on mana a little. Do they attack? No. To target attacking creature. Yeah, no, they don't. Interesting. To the end, I will. Nope, go to my turn. Oh, Dire Mimic. See, this is when we start smashing in for damage. But as flash, doesn't matter. F6. We're just gonna slowly accrue some kind of advantage. I don't know how, though. Let's see what they do. If they actually attack, that means they have a, it's not the Moon Circuit Hacker, it's the other one. Alright, let's see here. Dire Mimic. We're gonna have a little, counterspell war over this, I think. They're reading it right now. This is a really odd card. Dispel doesn't hit it. Pay 2. I think they might let this resolve. Spell Stutter Sprite. They have that. Counter pay 2. So they have 3 mana. 1, 2, 3. You have to pay 3. Actually, I have to make you pay an extra 1. 4. Counter unless you pay 4, and then they can play their Dispel here. Yield, don't even get the scry. Spell Stutter Sprite comes in, counters it, and then goes to my turn. Then I can 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Lorien revealed. I should have held up another island. Counterspell, and then Spell Pierce that counterspell. Okay. Draw 3. Obviously, I don't have a response to that. Map, Mimic. Is there a point of holding up my desert? I take 3. I don't even have another Tron land. Does it matter? I'll hold it up. Doesn't matter. It matters. I'm going to make it matter. Maybe this person doesn't know that it can only happen at the end of combat. So they'll continuously just not attack. Yeah, okay. Good. Island. Fengraph. Map. Do they let this resolve? They could have another Spell Stutter. Null. Wow. That's fine. I'm eventually gonna get what I want. I can eventually just... I mean, I can already hardcast some pretty decent stuff. Let's see, do they attack? 3 cards in hand, no attacks. They attempt to go to the end. Dire Mimic, let's see what you got. Another Spell Stutter. Another Annul, wow. Yeah, I have nothing else to that. Yield all. Next turn, my turn. Here's a mine. And phase brainstorm. I can shuffle with Fengraph. Do I have any creature cards? No, it's... I don't have any creature cards in my graveyard. How am I going to use this brainstorm? F6. How am I going to use this brainstorm? 2 of 1 mind. Let's brainstorm and see if they get scared at all. No. Well, we found the... Okay. I like most of the things. Spell Pierce actually isn't that good here. I only really need 1. Let's put back Pierce. No. Exclude. Tower. Draw the tower. Next turn. I can... Does not resolve. I can counter this unless they pay 3. They can't counter this because it's a activated ability. They don't attack. Next turn. Tower. I will Fengraph. Get the crab back. 2, 3. Pull. No. Counterspell. Hold up 2 blue. We're just gonna bleed a mana here. Play the crab. They attempted to counterspell. Pierce that. Okay, we have a Ward 3 crab on the table now. And I'm going to F6. Okay, holding up a Pierce and a Desert. Unable to scream. Pay for the ward. Cool. Comes in, hits that. I accidentally clicked Yield All, which sucks. Target permanent. I took out all my bounce spells to my turn. Exclude. Yeah, I had that on top. I forgot. Wait, no. I shuffled. No. Does Haunted Friendgraph not shuffle? No, it doesn't search, so it doesn't need to shuffle. Combat. We'll just skip through combat. And this is kind of where Tron wants to be, right? Top deck war. Declare attackers. They're not attacking with anything. I don't think they know how the desert works. My turn. Impulse. Wonderful, actually. If we tap that and that, we'll have 2. Actually, I want to do like that. Impulse. I think I would counter this. I don't know what they could have, though. Okay, Impulse into another crab. Lorien revealed. Condescend. Oh, I want all this stuff. I want all of this. So, bang, bang. I could do dead. Yeah, okay. And then any order. Doesn't matter. Bang, 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 bang. Another crab on the stack. A Knoll. Counter target artifact or enchantment. It's an artifact creature. This is an artifact? This is an artifact? What? How is that an artifact? How is that an artifact? This is not an artifact. What? I thought it was just a creature. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Should have just taken the Lorien field, huh? Well, this is where we want to be, I guess. I've said this 5 times now. Bam. Okay, just more mana. F6. Let's see, what could they have in their hand? Draw a card, discard a card. Oh, they haven't been using that. I think they just noticed it now. Fairy Seer. I mean, draw a card. I don't want them scrying. I want to draw a card too. I don't want this stuck in my... Hey, there's a crab for me. Crab for me, crab for you. Crab Rangoon. Love that shit. Next turn. Oh, Golem too? Hell yeah. Tap my Tron, play the Golem. This is an artifact spell. Let's see what they do to this. Counterspell. How many counterspells? 1. They only played 1. Tap 2. They counterspell it. Huh. Do I want this life? Do I want this life? Tap that. Play... Let's say pay 3. Then they could have... No, okay. I want to remove cards from their hand, too. They can't even counterless unless they have their own crab. But they can let this resolve and then try and counter this. Okay. Comes into the play. Gains me life. And I guess Steel Sabotage. Sinister Steel Sabotage. Can bounce it. Let's see. I attack. I think they countered 2 of my Dire Mimics. Draw a card, discard a card. Right? 1 Dire Mimic, 2 Dire Mimic. Yes. Very Miscreant. He's in. Don't have another one. Don't have another one. Don't have another one. Next turn. Island. Hooray. Combat. Attack with the Boulder Branch. Probably blocks with the Seer. Nope. Okay, they just take it. And they probably only have 2 Unable to Screams, right? And I think I saw them discard 1. 2, 3 is probably my guess. Second main. Okay, they're going straight to... Nope. Back to me. A map. Sure. If I get a Brainstorm, I can shuffle with it. Also get to look at the cards that are left in my deck. Just slowly smashing in with this. I think they're waiting for a bounce spell. I think that's what they're looking for. Alright. Very Miscreant. They draw a card. I can see that getting kind of out of hand. But I don't have any bounce spells. They're just going to have to start chumping eventually. Come on, give me like an Impulse. Give me a Brainstorm. Give me a big creature. Bang! Out cold. Can't be countered. Investigate. Well, investigating is pretty useful. Let's just go to combat. And attack. They go to 2. I'm going to play Lightning Bolts. They're attempting to draw a discard. Let's see. What are they doing? What are they doing? They attacking? No. Do I want to do out cold? Then just draw off the... I'll do it. Can't be countered. What am I tapping is the question. I kind of want these to die, so I'll tap. I want one of these 3 creatures to die. Can't be countered. Investigate, which I love. Give me a clue. And draw a card off the clue. Oh, Lorien Field. Go to my turn. Fuck me, another map. Attack. One of your creatures is dying. One of your decent ones, too. Flash enters. Target creature an opponent controls gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Alright. You're gonna quintuple block. No response. It is now a 4/5. Spell Stutter. That's fine. Declare your blockers. Let's see. What do they do? Lorien Reveal is going to be pretty good this turn. 1, 2, 4, 5, yes? So they're going to have to block with everything. They want to kill it. Alright, let's see. So I'm definitely killing the Miscreants. I'm killing everything except this. The Humbling Elder. So combat damage. Strix, draw, discard. Happens. Combat damage. Like this. Like this. 1, 1, 1, 1. Yes. Okay. Okay. Bang. Second main. Lorien revealed. Oh, finally I found my self-assemblers. Finally I found my self-assemblers. Oh, you have no idea. Oh my god, you have no idea. Oh my god, you have no idea. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. Begin sideboard. What did I see? What did I see? I think more creatures would be pretty good. I think maybe the excludes are getting out and bring in my repealed again. Artifact or enchantment. Bring in a repeal. 2 repeals. I want more bounce spells. Take out. Not an assembler. Out cold was useless. Don't know why I would want it. Yeah. So it's a counter war. Let's see. Come on. Turn 3 Tron into Boulder Branch Golem. Oh, the desert. Fuck yeah. And I have a Lorien revealed. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Let's see what they play. And a Fairy Seer. 1/1. Scry's 2. I think I'm going to play the desert. And then if they don't attack, I will Lorien revealed. I think if they do attack, they can... I feel bad. It's pretty cool art. I think they know how this card works. I feel like they're not stupid. Never mind, they're a bit stupid. Get myself an island. My turn. Play an island. F6. Not repealing that. Not repealing that. Just play it again. Strix. Does Strix matter? I don't think so. Taps target permanent. They're going to attempt to tap that. Tapped it. What can I use it for? I can use it for a repeal. I can bounce Fairy Seer so it can't attack, but then they play it and they can scry again. I don't want them playing a Moon Circuit Hacker, though. And also, let's see, if they pierce this, I'm fine with that. I want cards out of their hand. I'm gonna eventually. Okay, no, they let it resolve too. Means they either don't have a 1 mana counterspell or can they play it, they scry 2, yada yada. Thought that would happen. Don't underestimate scrying. Just take a quick peek. 2 on the bottom. Okay. They can't attack. And it goes to my turn. So I have 2 out of the 3. I also have a brainstorm. Do I have anything to shuffle the brainstorm? No. Don't have another island too. So I can't really hold up, brainstorm and pierce. It's one or the other. They probably have what? What's the one? A null? Not a null. 1 mana counter target enchantment or artifact. Do I brainstorm? I don't think I need to play into it. We're kind of already at a halt here. I have an A land for next turn. Yeah. This map. Map. I think I win this no matter what. They sabotage it. I pierce it. A null. That's what it is. I was right. Pierce. Let's see. Another null. Dispel. Yield tall. I might lose to time, believe it or not. I might lose to time. Brainstorm. Let's just brainstorm. Doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter. Defend graph and repeal. We also get a lot of lands. Okay. Well, we're going to put back brainstorm. I mean, I'm fine with drawing crab next turn, I guess. Play an island to hold up condescend or repeal and go. I need to start pumping out these self-assemblers. Very miscreant. Go ahead. Declare your attackers. Second main. I'll just bounce that. Draw a card. Get that out of the way. Draw the brainstorm. Play the brainstorm. Look for a plant. Give me a plant. Okay, but there's good stuff in here. Crab and assembler. And impulse. Plant. Let's go. Can't play it. I have 6 mana. Can't play the golem, but I can play the self-assembler. If it gets countered, so be it. I have a golem for next turn. Nope. And I'm just going to get a billion of these things. Okay, 3 minutes to win the game. Let's get this done. I think I already did 2 repeals. Yeah. So they're unable to screams are going to stay on the battlefield forever. I need more time. Miscreant, go ahead. Actually, everything resolves. Can't do nothing. Around here. Second main. End step. My turn. Go to combat. Attack. Second main. Urza's. Bang. Not the self-assembler. Boulder Branch Golem. Cast the Boulder Branch Golem. Okay. I guess if you go long enough with Mono Blue Tron, you get shit done.